Happy New Year. I say Happy New Year and I'm like, I don't know what this year is going to bring. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I kind of went into a chronic anxiety and I was waking up every morning just absolutely terrified to even get out of bed. I know that it's possible to live your dreams because I've seen so many examples of friends of mine who've picked something that they really loved, like whether it's acting or painting, and they've committed to it their whole life, and now they're having the success from keeping that commitment. But I never found that thing that I love to do. You know, I just went from one creative project to another creative project, just dipping my toes in here and there, and I never really figured out what it is I love. And now that I've lost, hands, and I feel like my life has just fallen into this turbulence where I think I just really, really wanted love above all things. And I got to experience that for a very brief period of time. And it just gave me so much joy to have a partner and to have someone who would say that he missed me when I left the room, and it was just so beautiful. And then that just came crashing down. I came back to Gozo. I didn't have my home. And now I'm just questioning everything. So I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what do I care about? What do I love? What could I do? And I just can't find the answer from spinning around in my mind. And so I just feel so frustrated and just so scared of life in a way. It's like, particularly because I know it's possible. I know that if you find that thing that you love and you commit to it, you can have success and you can go in the direction of your dreams. But I don't even know what my dreams are anymore. So that's why I wake up in the morning like completely unsure what to do with myself. And I've just found it so hard to be alone, like chronically hard to be alone. My nephew's visiting me from France right now, and he's just so happy to be with me, which is so sweet because I just feel like I don't really have anything to offer him right now. Haven't made any exciting plans for his stay here, but he's just so happy just to be with me, which is so sweet. And sometimes I'm like, wow, I find that hard to believe, I find it hard to believe that I have so much love and support from my friends around me and my patrons. Thank you, Mark, for the email you sent to me recently. And thank you to all the patrons that are still signing up for my content. But yeah, it's just been a really, really hard time. So I didn't want to post because I don't have the most inspiring content. Like I had 1 week where I was just staying in gratitude every day and waking up and doing yoga. And I made a course to sell called Get Started Now. And everything was flowing. I made the graphics, I made the video, I made the sales page, and everything was working. And then as soon as I had made it, I just went into all the self-doubt of like, who's going to buy it? Who am I? What am I doing with my life? What's my message? And just putting so much pressure on myself as well. Like, I've got to figure it out, And I mean, if I was 22, I think to myself, what would I do now? And I'd be like, well, I would probably get into a band. I would work on my singing. I would probably do that. I'd probably like go into music and become a singer. But then I'm like, but I'm not 22. I don't know if I can do that now. And so, yeah, it's trying to figure out what my dreams are and to try and figure out what's possible and to try and figure out what would make me happy. And I know that one of the ways that you can create happiness is to figure out how you can be of service in the world, like who are the people that you can help. But right now, I feel like I can't even help myself. And I keep going round and round in my mind with what happened with Hans. And I keep saying to myself, what if I had gone back to Germany and just supported him with his idea to create tattoo seminars? What if I had just gone back and supported him and been there for him every day and kept him focused on that goal? Maybe he would still be here now. But the answer is maybe he wouldn't. And maybe it would have been worse if I had been in Germany and he had taken his life and I had been the one to find him. That would have been something that maybe I would never have recovered from. So what ifs are no good. It just keeps us in the past. And anxiety is also when we're, you know, worrying too much about the future. And I know that something's got to shift, and I don't really know how to shift it, but I'm probably going to be reaching out for some professional support soon, because I think I'm still in shock about this loss and the way it's just thrown my life into such turbulence. And so I'm sorry I haven't posted, but I didn't want to make depressing content. I want to be able to say life is great and everything's wonderful and everything, but it's just not the way it is right now. But thank you for following me, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it through this hard time. And I'm also aware that, you know, everything passes. You know, this won't stay like this forever. You know, I can't stay in anxiety forever. Something eventually will have to change. I'm just waiting for the time when it does. So, all right, guys, I will speak to you soon.